Do you remember Garbage Pail Kids? If you grew up in the 90s, you definitely do. If I'm gonna tell you about Garbage Pail Kids, we have to rewind just a little and tell you about Cabbage Patch Kids. So Cabbage Patch dolls were the first big must-have Christmas present. Came out in 1982 and they were massive. To say Cabbage Patch dolls were a hit is the understatement of the century. They made in 1984 $2 billion in sales. 2 billion! So Cabbage Patch dolls were kind of these cutesy dolls that had these fat little faces. They were sort of soft vinyl heads and I think hands, and the bodies were made of material. And they had these kind of very cutesy baby style to them. The little elbow dimples and the fat cheeks of a baby. Very, very cute, very wholesome. For whatever reason, kids went absolutely crazy for them. They were on the top of everybody's Christmas wish list. There wasn't enough stock, and this is the first time that there was actually fist fights in the toy store, parents trying to get one for their kids. That's the first time that happened.
Fa la 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 ka-ching.
And that finally brings us to these. So Tops came up with these Garbage Pail Kids stickers. They were collectible and they were just about as popular as the Cabbage Patch Kids. They were meant to be an exact parody of them, just like a Cabbage Patch Kid with the cute little baby elbows and the chubby cheeks, but grotesque, disgusting, terrible, awful versions of them. Took 6 months for these to arrive from the States for me, by the way. It took 4 days for it to come from the US to Durban Harbor, and the rest of the 6 months to travel the last 1,000 kilometers of that 10,000 kilometer journey. So there's a few reasons why these were so popular. For one, they came in blind packs like this. 5 stickers, 1 stick of bubble gum. This one was actually supposedly unsealed, and it actually had still a stick of the gum inside, and it smells disgusting. It smells exactly like a bicycle repair kit. That's exactly what it smells like. So they came in blind packs. You got 5 at a time. You got some chewing gum. So each of these came in a pair. There were 2 of them with exactly the same artwork but a different name. So you had things like Atom Bomb and Blasted Billy. So they went together, they were A and B. The whole thing with Garbage Pail Kids and what got them actually banned in a lot of schools was the fact that you bought these, you ended up with duplicates, and then you had to trade with your friends to complete your set, get your other side of the pair. They became such a distraction that they were banned in many schools because kids were just trading these during class and all the time. Like this is the kind of stuff that only would fly in the 90s. Barnyard Barney, and there's a terrible little puppy that's on the fork of this American Gothic parody. Terrible. Mugged Marcus, he's been beat up, and this is a good example. You can see that they've still got that very distinctive Cabbage Patch little fat little face, and this, you know, the cutie little thing going on. Peeping Tom. So many of these, I remember these. My friend had such a massive pile of these, and we would just every day we would look at them, we'd go through them, name them. Elaine Vane. I remember these. This is one that would never fly today. This would probably get the whole product pulled from the shelves today. Half Nelson. And it's half a boy, half a girl. This kind of thing would absolutely just not fly today. Let's make fun of the homeless while we're at it. Why not? Sydney Kidney. Fatty Maddie. Another one probably wouldn't fly today. Royale Flush. Now the other thing, so these were stickers, and you can actually see that they cut around there so that you could peel them off. No one really pulled them off the backing because they were trading cards more than stickers. But now on the other side, there's a variety of things. So one of the things that they did with the back was sort of a poster where, okay, so this you can see reminds, this is this dude. Here we go. Bonehead Fred. So on the back, if you had enough of these, you'd find you'd be able to assemble a kind of, oh, there we go, that's another piece of the same one. There we go. See, here's a card that explains what the blue border picture would look like, and there's a piece of her. So they're blue border, so then you would know, okay, so these are blue borders. So those would go together. There's another blue border one. The other thing that they had on the back was little, very dumb little cartoons, little comic strips of 2 or 3 things. So there's also things like a little license or something. Wanted for disorderly conduct, little poster. There were these also like little certificates and weird things like that. There we go, here's a phony award. Now, this sort of thing is like just, again, fluent 90s kid stuff. Like, kids love this sort of nonsense. A phony award awarded to someone for being loyal, trustworthy, honest, brave and true. Everything you're really not. You put on airs, act out roles, play games, deceive, pretend, and just plain lie. Actually, you're very well prepared for your next big role in life, adulthood. Signed, Lotta Baloney. Chairwoman, RIDA, Rotten in Denmark Association. I'm surprised there's some more info cards. Nasty Nick. Now, Nasty Nick is actually one of the most valuable cards there are. A nasty Nick is like a vampire. Evil Eddie, Nasty Nick. That's a vampire card, and that can be worth perhaps as much as $10,000. I've seen them on sale for $7,000 definitely. So that's a big one. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Tell me what you think about Garbage Pail Kids. Please leave a comment, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of stuff. See you next time.